back to another live stream. Give me just a moment. I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to get this screen up for you guys because I have my charger plugged in at the moment. And apparently my phone doesn't like that. So, I'm trying to find a way to have you guys propped up while still being able to show you everything. I have an idea. I use my set dressing, I guess. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. Sorry about the camera. I'm just trying to get it set up at the moment because I have my charger plugged in. So, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it is I, SlowCoach. I am back after a while. Castle, or I don't know. Well, good guess. It is a castle. Because I am gonna be making Sodor Castle. So right now I have his body done. And yeah. Sorry, this is really being annoying. I don't know why it doesn't want to stand. I have to find something. But yeah, this is gonna be Sodor Castle. I finished him last night, and I've been on the road all day, so yeah. Had to go clean out my car from the salvage yard. That way I could get everything. Use a 260 chassis. I mean, for wooden, I'm just gonna use like the standard Gordon chassis because he's about the same length. So yeah, I'm thinking I might repaint him, honestly, because I think the green is a bit too dark. Like, it looks fine in this light, but just, I don't know, it looks a little too dark for a GWR green. So I have no clue. We'll figure that out. But first, I got to get the camera situation figured out. Yeah. Can't wait for the new motorized Thomas stuff. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. Honestly, a lot of people on Twitter are really ungrateful about this stuff. Like, we're getting really good stuff. Okay, let's see if that'll stay. I don't know. I'm not trusting it. Maybe if I add some toothpicks underneath it. Or not toothpicks, popsicle sticks to kind of stabilize the camera a little bit. Could work. Aha! It does. Okay. Now with that, I gotta center that, and I'm gonna tape down this. That way the cord doesn't move it. Hello, Samir, or Samar. Welcome. Twitter is an equivalent of a toxic waste dump? Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's not all bad. Granted, there is a lot of toxicity on there. But yeah, I mainly do it just to post sneak peeks, or I use Twitter to post sneak peeks of like customs that I've been doing. So if you guys want to see stuff in the future, or like see stuff early, I recommend going to my account and following me. I post a lot of work in progress pictures on there, so. Ugh. I don't know, it's kind of tippy. I don't know if I like that. Hell of a time. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, sorry I didn't get this set up earlier. I would have really wanted to, but I needed to actually get home first, and I wanted to start it, like, basically at 8. So, hopefully that holds. It might not. So, what we're going to do is we are going to make sure it really gets taped down. Granted, I'm using masking tape, but oh well. Once my battery gets at a good percentage, I'll take it off the charger and do what I normally do. So, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's much better. There we go. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to repaint him, even though I don't really want to, just because I already kind of started on, like, the details. So, yeah. All right, Philip. Well, it was a pleasure to have you pop in. So, yeah. What tender did I use? I have used a Hank tender that I wrapped in card, and then I just kind of painted it on the inside. So, yeah. I like a stamp play real store because master. Yeah. Yeah, a stamp really does just overprice all of their stuff. But I don't really buy play rail stuff, so I'm not a play rail connoisseur, if you could say that. Is my Chromebook dead? Yeah, it is. All right, whatever. I was gonna pull that up to read chat a bit easier, but oh well. Okay. So back to Castle. I don't know. I really think it is too dark, but I also don't want to repaint it all because I've already started on like the gold detail or like the brass detail or whatever he has. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't look too bad on my like room light. It just looks really dark at like first glance. So I think I'm gonna keep it at this just because it is a little bit more accurate. So yeah. Ah, damn, I need my Chromebook. Okay, once my phone charges, I should be able to pull up a reference image because I need to see Castle's livery. That way I'm actually able to translate it onto this better, so yeah. I don't honestly have a chassis for this guy yet. I mean, I got wheels, and I could probably scratch build a chassis or like wheel blocks or whatever, but I kind of want to save my two tender chassis just because I want to make a chassis conversion Bill and Ben, and those chassis would be like perfect for them. And granted, I barely use my customs as is, but still. A lot of stuff happened since then. Oof, yeah. First saw Soto Castle, I thought he was a BR Black. Yeah, that's fair. But that's mainly just because I do a lot of my stuff kind of in the dark. Not really dark, but just in kind of like a dimly lit space. So everything tends to look a bit different, like on my desk compared to like my normal light. So I think to show you, I'm gonna turn on my light just to show you guys what it looks like. Because this is the light that I usually use. And without this, honestly, I think the green is good with my normal light. Because that is a lot better. It's just like at first glance you can tell, oh god, that's really dark. But yeah, I think that's a lot better now though. So I think I'm going to keep the green and just continue with what I'm doing. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay. I gotta touch up his safety valve. Talking about when I first saw him in the... Oh, in express engines. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know, though. The first time I really saw him, I knew it was kind of like a green. Granted, I do think it was a little bit dark, like darker than it probably should have been in express engines, but overall, I think it was pretty good. Kind of hid him while also giving him like a presence too, I guess you could say. I don't know. I like express engines though. It's a really good series of videos. A lot of good moments. So, yeah. Okay. So now that I got that, I know how to do his boiler bands, but I don't know if I want to without reference. That way I can actually like get it correct. So once my battery gets at a good charge, I'll charge my Chromebook to get a reference, and then yeah, because I mean I don't really want to mess this up. I really don't. My opinions on Douglas being left out of All Engines Go. I don't watch All Engines Go, so I don't really care too much. I mean, I guess it's kind of like why his brother and not him. But I mean, I don't know. I don't watch it enough to really care too much about it to have a solid opinion. But yeah, that's my 2 cents, I guess. How come mostly the smaller Thompson Friends YouTubers have beef? I don't know, honestly. I think it's just because, like, they don't have as much, like, popularity, so they find fights boost their popularity, I guess. I don't know. I've never really been in beef with anyone. But I have seen it, so I guess that's why. I don't know. I don't really have beef with anyone. They might have beef with me, but I don't care. I don't give enough of a shit to actually do anything, so yeah. I mean, I probably would say I'm small, but like I said, I don't pick anyone. I mean, sure, if they do a horrendous thing, then I'll pick on them and just, like, shit on them, but if it's really just something small, I don't care. Like, people gotta learn to just kind of mind your own damn business. Hello, it's Thomas Mario. Welcome. I am doing fine. Just got home from a 7-hour-long car trip, so yeah, I've had a long day. That's fair, but since twins are my favorite characters, I'm being left over. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I know that some people do hate it without Douglas, so yeah. Alright. Ask away, Thomas. That's pretty much what all my streams are. It just kind of questions while I work on stuff. I do also have another custom that I'm working on at the moment. Let's just say it's a certain LNER boy. Not Scotsman. I already did both his versions. Right now I'm just adding a little bit of super glue just to keep this little piece down. This piece of card down, so. Hello, Chocolate Percy. Welcome. Also been a week since I watched Minecraft movie. My class. Oh, yeah. Honestly, the Minecraft movie is, like, peak cinema. Honestly. It is definitely worth the money to go see, and I like that it doesn't take itself seriously. So, is it Tornado? It is not Tornado. In fact, I don't plan to make Tornado, like, really ever. Like, I don't really care too much for Tornado. Like, I get, like, new A3. Oh my god, look at that. And I totally get that, but I don't really want him in my universe, just because technically he doesn't exist, but technically he does. So he's just not, like, a character I want anything. So, yeah. It is not an A3, though. It's not of the A3, A1 category, but it is another LNER Apple Green engine, so, yeah. The Unknown Warrior? Yes. Isn't that the... I want to say Battle of Britain class? I could be wrong, and I'm thinking of a different one. But yes, I have heard of the Unknown Warrior, definitely. Since Strange out, my ear got infected. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. Ear infections suck. I haven't had one in a while, but it was awful when I did, so... yeah. Also, another hint, I guess, for the next LNER engine, it is a Railway Series engine, so, yeah. I don't really like to give too many spoilers on what I got, but, yeah. LMS Patriot. Yes, that's right. That's the one I was thinking of, LMS Patriot. I was thinking of a different one. Yeah, okay. I mean, you guys probably, or could probably see this just because it's just the color, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to keep this secretive without revealing it to you guys. Ugh. Mallard? No, I've already made a Mallard. And Sir Nigel Grizzly too, so I've got my A3s. Or my A4s. I might make the rest of the A4s in the future. I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding on that just because I've kind of spent most of my like big collection stuff in the A3s with Lemberg, Polly, Scotsman, Papyrus, Sandwich, and then now these two again. So yeah, I've invested a lot of Gordons. Let's just say I've used quite a few Gordons for my past customs. Well, past few customs. Yeah, I've already done a Sir Nigel Grizzly. So yeah. This will probably be the last LNER Apple Green engine that I do, hopefully. Just because I don't plan to do any more after this one. This one's going to be kind of like my capstone of the LNER. Because right now I've done 4 technically engines in LNER Apple Green. So it's not a bad color. I love LNER Apple Green. But I feel like that's a livery reserved for the A1s, A3s. So they just wear them the best. But then again, you have the V2s, which are good. So hint, hint. Anyway. Currently scratch build and take along. Oh, nice. I'm assuming it'll drop in America. I don't know when. I don't really keep up with that much stuff. But I know it should drop soon. I'm thinking towards the 80th. When is that? Like May something? I think it is. Maybe. It could be. I have no clue. Anyway, back to Castle. It might be Green Arrow. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. So, yeah. Okay, my batteries are 37. It should be good. May 12th. Okay, so yeah, it was May. Okay. So I'm going to get the camera here, plug in my Chromebook. That way I can pull up reference images for Castle. Just because I want to make sure I get his, like, lining correct. Just because I like Castle. I think Castle's a great character, to be honest. Like, he's one of the few OCs that really does work. There we go. Okay, plug that in, and then I will kind of do some touch-up while I wait. Actually, I can add a little bit at the bottom, because there is an overhang on the smoke box boiler, and that's supposed to be there, but there's also a little thing underneath it, like a little ledge, so I think I'm going to make that real quick. I could just throw in my hot glue gun. Nah, I don't want to waste. I don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is take 2 Lego pieces, cut off the studs, and place that right underneath. And no, we're not. That's going to be too big. Okay. I could probably put a popsicle stick underneath it. Did you all see those new photos of Push Along, Henry and James? I did, yeah. It's been a little bit since I've seen them, and it might be fuzzy, but I did see them. They look really good. Hold on, teeny tiny bit of Ivor. Ah, nice. Yeah, I've been kind of meaning to watch Ivor. I know it's kind of a pretty good or decent show. I think it's good. I don't know. I haven't watched it. But I've been meaning to. It's kind of like the same thing with Tugs. Like, honestly. I've been meaning to get around to watching Tugs for the longest time, but I just haven't really thought of it. So, I didn't get around to it. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have to cut this. So, with that, I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife. Slide this underneath. And I probably should have done this when I was making this guy. I'll just shave off some of the hot glue on this little piece. because this is a previously used piece of popsicle stick, I want to try and keep as much. Seasonal pop, use Lego oxygen tank. Oh, really? I did not know that. Cool. More you know, I guess. That's actually really cool. I did not know he used Lego. I know they used Lego in the show, but I did not know that Terrence himself used it. That's cool. I like that. Now that's marked. We can cut this off. I don't want to snap it like I usually do. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Also with Castle, too, I do plan to get custom faces for him, just because I don't really think there's a face that could work for him. Well, maybe a Victor. Maybe a CGI Victor. I don't know. Maybe. If you guys have, like, a face that is pre-made that could work for Castle, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I think I might just buy a 3D print off someone and use that, because I do plan to make Dudley in the future. Well, okay, I don't plan to, but if I get a spare Gordon, I will. Well, actually, no. I'll make that Merlin. And then, again, if I get another spare Gordon, I'll make a Dudley. What's the pudding? Yeah. I remember the first time I noticed that, too. It was like, huh, those are Legos. Wait a second, huh, those are Legos. I had to do a real-life double take, too, so that was fun. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, perfect. Alright, now grab my super glue, my tweezers, and we'll glue that in. I forgot I had super glue on that one. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we can probably talk about my trip, honestly. Also, set piece, season 2, break final episode. Oh, nice. Alright, so my trip. So I was gone all day, since pretty much 10, and I had to go practically to Minneapolis to a salvage yard to clear out my van, because like 2 weeks ago, I got into an accident at a intersection and it needed to be towed. So I was hoping that entire time that it would be salvageable and they would tow it back and we'd be able to fix it. And it was deemed total. So today I had to go with my family practically to Minneapolis. That's like an 8-9 hour trip for me. Or not 8, sorry, I'm thinking of a different place. That's like a 6-7 hour trip there and back, something. I don't know. It was far. So I basically had to leave all day to go clean out the van and grab my wood, because I had wood in there for a commission. So yeah, I'm fine. I got insurance paid for all the damage, because that's all that happened was damage to the car. So yeah, I'm fine. So hello, Sync Engine, welcome back. But yeah, I'm fine. I have an idea if you want to do a Bill and Ben remake. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really into remakes anymore. I mean, I did do a Super Rescue, and I might do one here or there. But honestly, I think I've grown to the point where I don't really want to do, like, story videos anymore. Just because I'm having a blast making customs as is. And I have so many that probably would not get used in any of my stories. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, the take along. Yeah, definitely. That's what I was going to do. That's why I want to keep my tender chassis, because I have 2 in here, and then a few other chassis. And then I wanted to get the versions that have, like, the pointy parts at the end of or on each side of the buffers. And then just kind of do what sort of Caterpillar did. So Any favorite custom 2025 so far? Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of favorites. Probably Owen, just because it's Owen. I don't know. Maybe. Remember me. I'm the 460 James guy. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. Also, is that a Lego piece for the tender? It is. I use a ton of water cap, or I use a ton of these for water caps. So, yeah. Yeah. I use a lot of Lego for my customs. Hell, I think I built an entire custom out of Lego once. But yeah, almost every single custom that I have uses a Lego piece. So, yeah. I hope that kid who's trying to say the animal never comes back in future streams. Yeah. I don't know. I realized the problem too when I was trying to block him is that I wasn't on my account, so I couldn't block him. At least on my computer. But now that I have like my phone or whatever, or now that I'm doing it only on my phone because my computer is dead, I can probably do something about it if he comes back. Like, I can actually ban him from a stream. Because I just remember struggling with trying to get him like out or banned or whatever because I couldn't do anything. That's because I wasn't on my account, so I couldn't control it. Ugh. Anyway, so right now I'm just doing the final add-on to Castle, and then I will pull up my reference and start painting because I know my computer is pretty good. What other custom ideas do you have in the future? Really whatever I can like get my hands on in terms of like bases. Because as much as I like scratch building engines like Castle here, it does take a little bit, and I need chassis. The main problem with custom making for me is I don't have enough chassis or wheels to actually do stuff. Like, granted, I have a bunch of circus train chassis, but those are on 3D printed trucks, and even though I barely use them, and I can steal the wheels from them, it does limit the amount of trucks that can have chassis in the first place. Because I thought about making them swappable, because I have two like short flatbeds that I stole the chassis from, and I kind of wanted them to be swappable with an extra chassis. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I might steal Lucius's wheels just because I don't use Lucius anymore. Same with my mod engine. Well, no, technically he's canon. He needs to be, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I need to find more wheels. That's the main problem with my stuff. I've constructed near perfect yet. Oh, nice. Currently making Sodor Castle. Yes, I am. Sorry, it took me a second to read the chat there. But yeah. Honestly, I think he's going to turn out great. He's the same length as the Gordon. Maybe. He might be a little shorter. We'll see. He is same length. Sweet. So yeah, I plan to just kind of take maybe off-brand wheels, or I don't know. I don't want to do off-brand wheels though. That's the thing. I want this guy to look like a wooden railway item. So I think I might use my tender chassis just because I don't have the money right. Well, I do have the money, but I'm trying to save money for my Bill and Ben. So I think I might steal the wheels and give them to Castle, to be honest. Yeah, I might do that. So, have you seen Arcane Merchant? I have. It's great. Bet you have the mod diesel. Yeah. Well, my old channel was named James, Jam Engine. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not good with returnees. At least people who have been here forever. Yeah. Okay, I will pull up my reference now. Sorry about that. Thomas's death traumatized me. Yeah, I know. It was good though. Maybe it was a little quick. Well, not quick, but I mean, like, I don't know. It was good, definitely. Like, killing off Thomas is a major thing in the fandom. Like, I know Victor got some. Um, uh, I'm trying to think of it. Backlash. There it is. He got some backlash from actually killing Thomas in his series. Um, so yeah, it's a very ballsy move to do. Sodor Castle. There it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's very gruesome, definitely. Okay. I think I'm gonna use a model of Sodor Castle as my reference, just because that looks really good. Okay, so it is double lined. Ugh, I hate doing double lining. But I'll do it for the craft. Stays on your channel. Yeah, it will. Sorry I haven't been privatizing those. I haven't really realized it, so that's my bad. But yes, this one won't have any copyrighted music and stuff in it, so this one will stay up after it finishes uploading. So yeah, I completely forgot about actually getting these onto the channel. So that's my bad. But yeah. So I was one live when you said you were gonna dumpster dive. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just been it's been so long. So it's been so long. I'm sorry. Bad Sodor Fallout ID AU. Oh god. Yeah. The things Sodor Fallout did to us. You know, honestly, I don't think Sodor Fallout was the worst idea. It definitely wasn't the best and could have been better. But I also think it was good in some ways. It really kind of explored the kind of like other side of Thomas that could happen. So I think Sodor Fallout could have been better. It had potential. It was just ruined by a lot of children. So, yeah. Sodor Fallout definitely had potential, though. I think I might pull up chat on my computer, that way I can just, like, glance without having to crane my neck. Should have at least finished it. Yeah. Well, okay. Technically, he did. He just hasn't, like, made it a good finish, you could say. Because he did release kind of like a draft of the final version of sort of Fallout, but it was okay, to be honest. It wasn't the best. It could have definitely been better. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think that's a good way to do it, though, leaving it up to interpretation. It's a good way to get the fans just to, like, do it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Percy died in Sidon? Yeah, he did. Old Roblox Thomas models I wouldn't really. You know, it's not the worst idea, making an old Roblox model. I don't know, though. I don't really want to waste too much of my supplies on actual, like, gag models. Don't get me wrong, I like doing the gag models, like my Long Thomas and Cursed Salty. But I also don't really want to waste too much of my official stuff on that. So, yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get chat to pop out. Pop out chat. There it is. Get pop out chat, that way I can keep my tab open with the castle. Maybe if it would do its thing. There we go. Okay, sweet. 8-Wheel Salty was a Geneva Genshin. Maybe. Hello, Wyatt Nelson. Welcome to the stream. Children kind of used Vernon. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't. What is that blue wooden railway thing? This was gonna be a baggage coach, or kind of like a baggage van for my consist with Isle of Sodor and the 2 special coaches. I don't know. I kind of give up on that just because I didn't really want to do it anymore. So, yeah. Let me just get this on, because I know there's questions in there. If you were to redo Quincy, would you do better? Yeah, definitely. Ironically, there's actually some person on Twitter, or sorry, eBay, who's selling 3D prints of wooden railway characters. Like, you got Lexi, Hurricane, Frankie, a lot of stuff that I've already done, but they've also got a Y1 on there. That's a 3D print. It's got its chassis block attached. All you'd need to do is add wheels. I thought about buying it just because, like, hell yeah, better version of Quincy. But I also like how small Quincy is. Like, granted, he definitely isn't accurate in terms of, like, size comparison to the other engines, but I kind of like how small he is. He's just like a small little goober. I love the good little guy. So, yeah. Solid Fallout. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people had good and bad sort of Fallout endings, so. I know there is one creator that, like, basically redid the entire thing. It's called Sodor Fallout Re-Atomized. I watched through it, and honestly, it's pretty good. It's definitely not the best, but it's also what Sodor Fallout should have been. I thought it was pretty good. So, yeah. Just realizing now how close Castle is to the camera. Anyway. So, I am using, like, off-brand train wheels for his wheel arches. So, I'm kind of concerned on how I'm going to get the, dimensions for the nameplate, because I know that goes over the center one. And I want to add it, but I also don't know if I can, because I don't know how to get the curvature right. So I'm probably going to have to do some dumb math or whatever. You know, looking at it, I could probably type in measurements on my thing. Like, I get the diameter, and then I do the arch. Yeah, okay. Actually, I have a plan on how to do it. Okay. Oof, this looks interesting. So the castle be canon to your Thomas universe? Yes. Yeah. I like the concept of Castle a lot. Like, he just kind of fits in, and I really like it. I'll say Castle runs the... What would Castle pull? What would you need a Castle class for on Sodor? Like, honestly, Sodor doesn't need an A1. Like, Gordon, maybe a 9F like Murdoch, just because heavy freight, but I don't know. What could you use Castle for, to be honest? I have no clue. The Sudrian Limited? Honestly, not a bad idea. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea, because in my universe, current day, Gordon runs Stop-In Express, which is an express, but it stops at multiple stations. But it does go to Vickerstown, so it is technically like an express. Pip and Emma run the Wild Northwestern, which is Tidmouth to London or whatever city. And then, yeah, honestly, Castle could probably do the limited. Yeah. If you might commission for USA locomotive with a 244T locomotive, it might be me because your models are the best. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, definitely. I am willing to do commission or scratch build commissions. I've actually been meaning to update my custom sheet on Twitter or whatever. So if you want to go onto Twitter and search me up, I have kind of like price points for repaints. But I was also going to add after that any scratch built engine has a price that will vary on what you want done to it. So that way I can kind of charge on what I'll need and all that. So, but yeah, if you want to DM me on Twitter, my DMs are open. Feel free, and then we can talk there. So, yeah. I think it's time to do my homework. Sure. Honestly, I like to think of these streams for you guys as kind of like background, kind of like a podcast, but also not a podcast at the same time. Just because I like socializing, at least online. So, yeah, you guys honestly are really nice and lovely. I gotta figure out what to call you guys though, because every streamer's got like a name for his chat. Like you got the Goofy Goobers from a singer, and then you got I don't know, but yeah. Oh, what if I call you guys the Sudgerians? That'd be kind of fun. My Sudgerians. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta think of something. The Norwestern. The Norwesters. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. The Billy Bobs. Well, coincidentally, that's what my dad calls my friend group, the Billy Bobs. It's the funniest thing. Nah, I'll workshop it. I'm thinking the Sudgerines is pretty good. But yeah, thank you, Tank Engine, too. Yeah. The Sudgerine Suds. Maybe. I don't know. I think the Sudgerines is just, like, nice and flat. I kind of like that. The Quinty Quincy's. I don't know. I might make a poll and you guys can figure out what you guys want to be called. I'm leaning more towards the Sudgerines just because that sounds pretty good. But I don't know. The Sodor soap bars. God. I don't know. I'll think about it. Alrighty. So one bad thing about my orange, though, it doesn't go on the best, so I have to do kind of like multiple coats. So yeah. Let's see. What am I talking about? Oh, I recently watched a playthrough of a game called The Coffin of Andy and Lele. You guys probably might have heard of it, but it was voice acted. So I decided, even though I've seen the episode or whatever, to watch it again, but voice acted. And oh my god, these voice actors are like perfect for the characters. Like every like good piece of dialogue was really well delivered, and it was like you could feel the emotion that was meant to be there from the characters. Like it was awesome. So the creators that I watched are called Asher, I think. I joined in their last live stream of the game where they were doing episode 3, and it was like, oh my god. Even though I knew what happened, it was just like, oh my god. Y'all like Rusty? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So it is known as the incest game because technically that's what it is. But hear me out, okay? There was, granted, a lot of debate over Twitter or on Twitter about this game, and the creator got doxxed over it. But I honestly think that the incest portion fits really well, and I think it's the better route in terms of story. Because, now hear me out, because it really shows how horrifying and disgusting these characters are in the long run. Because this game isn't like any other horror game, like you would like watch. Like, it has no jumps. Well, it has maybe 1 or 2 jump scares, but it is a very, very like fucked up game. These characters are meant to be like really, really fucked up in the head and all that. So I think that the incest, well, I don't support it at all. That's a foul thing to do. I think in terms of the story, it works, and I think it's the true path because it just shows how horrifying these things that they do are. And that it's something that can happen too. And that's another scary part. Like, these characters very well could exist and have almost everything that happens to them in the game happen to them in real life. Granted, they don't have demon stuff in real life, but I digress. So, even though I don't support it, I think it's the best path to go to really get what the game is trying to show you. They're trying to show you 2 broken people who try to find comfort in each other, and through like 2 decades of mistreating and just awful things, this is the point to where they've gotten, and it's really screwed up. So I'm really excited for the final part, because I hope that they go out with a bang. Maybe not like a bang bang, but I want the ending to be somewhat satisfying, but not satisfying at the same time. Because I feel like that kind of thing is what would fit this game perfectly. So, yeah. As long as it's in that context, that's the best way to go. Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, it does work. It works for the story and how screwed up it is. And I also do know that that is a very controversial thing. And if I go to Twitter on that, I'll be canceled immediately, and no one will let me explain what I just explained. So, yeah. That's kind of my take on the game. But with that part aside, I honestly love the game. The writing is awesome. The gameplay features is fun. For an RGP or RGB, or I don't know what, it's like a Source game or whatever, engine maker. It is really good. Like, I love the style too. So it's like a neutral middle ground engine, basically. For the first 2 episodes, yes. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but the 3rd episode does kind of build off of the previous thing. Because I don't want to spoil it, because it is really, really, like, oh my god. RGP, or RPG. Yeah, RPG, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what that's called. But yeah, it is really, really, like, jaw-dropping. Like, I highly recommend that you go into the 3rd episode blind. Do not look at any of the comments. Watch a full playthrough of it, and you will be just utterly shocked. So, yeah. Overall, good game. Highly recommend you guys watch it. Good voice actors are Aster on YouTube. I think that's how you spell it. Or it's spelled like Aster, I think. I don't know. But yeah, really good. Should make a custom Rusty. Maybe. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know at all. Yeah. Honestly, though, I kind of just wanted to talk about that part and get my point out there. Because I already talked over it with my sister, and she agrees that the same points that I'm talking about. So, yeah. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk about that part and my views on it, and overall the game itself, so, yeah. Alright, now what do I do? I have no clue. suppose I finished Castle, but I think I might do the boiler bands now. Yeah, I might do that. All right. Now I got the wheel arches done. It's not the best. I do need to go over it again with Sharpie to get the black outline, but I'll do that in time. So now I think I'm going to do the boiler bands. So, yeah. Also might have to use the bathroom here in a minute. I don't know. So if I use the bathroom, I'll just leave stream for a little bit, because I do know I have more people in here that are new. So, okay. Let's see. Chat, what weapon are you picking to throw at your friends? Oh, what a question. Honestly, I think an atom bomb would suffice. God. Yes, I'll throw an atom bomb at my enemies. Vaporize them on the spot. God. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use the bathroom. Damn, I don't want to get up in the stream. Damn it, I thought I used it at the gas station. Oh no, that was water. Never mind. Alright, I'm gonna finish this a little bit here, and then I will go use the bathroom real quick. As per usual for my regulars, don't blow up chat, don't do slurs, rob a bank, I don't know. Just don't do anything that's worthy of death. So I'll leave you here with Castle, and I will use the bathroom real quick. Sounds like it came out of complete nowhere, but are you aware of Brit's passing? Yes, I am. I am aware, unfortunately. It was definitely a hard hit for me, so I'll talk more once I get back. I just gotta use the bathroom, so don't die. Or die, I don't care. Alright, chat, I'm back. Or, submarines. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Did you all die? Yeah, prank media. Yep. How do you do perimeter in area with polynomials? Uh-oh. Polynomials. I have not done polynomials in, like, forever. I see the chat, so... And 2 inches, he would be right there, which he is not. So, yeah, it was a good attempt. I see the chat, guys. I've got it on my pop-out window. Y'all ain't slick. I know that for sure. Busted by the pop-out window. Alright, let's see. Get this in the coat. Then I will do this. Oh, man, he caught us. Nothing exploded. Man, that's what you guys were supposed to do. You were supposed to make him explode. God, what do I pay you guys for? Oh, wait. I don't pay you guys. Huh. Forgot about that. Anyway. Oh, God. Now what do I talk about? Oh, yeah. I've been listening to songs lately, and I found a really good one. It's called Sailor Song. You've probably heard of it. Now, unfortunately, I can now sing it word for word now, because I've listened to it nonstop for the past 2 weeks, even though it came out like 5 months ago, or maybe 2. I don't know. Anyway, and yeah, I won't be singing it, but I am going to be singing Strangers in the Night, at a karaoke thing at my local bar, so, that should be fun. My mom will probably record it, so you guys could probably listen to it once I get the recording myself. So yeah, I've been practicing for about 2 weeks now. It's on the 29th, or sorry, yeah, 27th, sorry. And yeah, a little nervous, but I'm also excited at the same time. And with Sailor Song too, someone out there also, what is happening? No, I don't drink. I'm 16. I can't drink. Anyway, where's it going? Yeah, someone out there had made a version where it's from the opposite person's point of view. And unfortunately, I can also sing that one too. So I can sing both versions really well. So, yeah. Yeah, no, it's like a kid event, so they've got like families there. So, yeah, it's not gonna be like drinking. I might drink a Pepsi, but yeah, no. Yeah, no, I don't drink alcohol. I probably won't, honestly, in the future. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like my kind of thing. Then again, it could be, and I have no clue because I haven't drank. So, I have no clue what's gonna happen once I turn 21. I could very well just kind of implode, I guess. He's getting talented? You kidding me? I sung My Way in front of like 150 people. You kidding me? That was like probably the biggest moment of my life right there. Singing My Way in front of 150 people. Probably something I'd do it again, too. It was for a talent show. And unfortunately, I got 4th. But that's just because Taylor Swift won. A Taylor Swift song. I forgot what it was. It won, but the girl who sung it sucked. Like, I obviously kind of congratulated her at the end of it, but it was awful. Like, she messed up on the song twice and had to restart during a talent show. During a talent show, she restarted. Twice! Granted, the first one was a little bit of a hiccup, but The second time, she basically restarted the entire thing. It was awful. And I only got 4th, too. Ugh, God. I'm still sour about that. That's why next talent show, I'm getting my friend, and we're going to sing Something Stupid as a duet. That would be something, because I kind of have a dance choreographed for the middle section, where it's kind of like the musical bridge. So hopefully that will win, I guess. Oh, it was definitely biased. And the girl had like half her family there too. So that was kind of a given. And with the band, the second, the funny thing is too, there was no third. Or sorry, there was no third, basically. Or no, second, third. I don't know. This is past due, but chaos would probably take place for some of the Scots if they were out of action. Yeah. But yeah, so I got 4th, but there was no second and third. The second and third tied, so they completed it together. And apparently, they didn't have a prize for 3rd place, even though both bands got 3rd place. Like, huh? So technically, I got 3rd, even though it was 4th. But pretty much everyone agreed after that I was the best of the performance. Because, I mean, I gave it my all, to be honest. But, yeah. Oh, God. Did he say some weird stuff? Hopefully not. I probably did. Hopefully not, though. Alright. Sorry, I don't know why I was ranting about that. It's just, like, been on my mind ever since. It should have been me at least 3rd. Could have at least given me the dignity of a 3rd. I would have taken 3rd. But 4th technical? Ugh. I also hate when shows do that too. They, like, mush 2nd place and 3rd place together. Like, that's stupid. Give the person 3rd place then. Y1, B12, Y1, obviously. Okay, with the talent show too, though, it wasn't a judge. It was a fan. It was a fan or a family thing. Like, the audience voted for whoever. That's why the girl won with Taylor Swift, because half her family was there. Hell, probably half her bloodline was there. So they ended up voting for her. So, yeah. Yeah, it should have been me. It should have been me. God. Dead Rails? Oh, yeah, I love Dead Rails. It's awesome, to be honest. Hold on, I think it's because I have an active call going on. Oh, wait, there you go. There you guys are. Yeah, I'll call him back later. Though, he's probably going to spam my phone. He does that. It's annoying. I don't care, though. Yeah, okay. Now I'll do the black line in on top. That way it separates it. Oh, that does look good. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I'll do that then. That looks good. Focus. Focus. Daydream. Sorry, that popped in my head for some reason. There we go. Down the other side. Go thicken it up a little bit. Alright, actually looks like lining and not just separation. Let's see. One thing you forgot was passing a Brit. No, I didn't forget. Well, okay, I forgot to talk about it, but Yeah. Yeah. It sucked, honestly. Yeah, just because I always wanted to meet her, but now I won't get my chance, which really sucks, to be honest. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. So that's why I made my tribute after the Owen video with her. Got my lovely grandmother to voice her, so I think in the future too, I'll have my grandma voice lady, or Brit as I've named her, or whatever. So yeah. Okay, the line. It's a little weird looking, but it looks good. Ringo's still doing well. Yeah, I do really want to meet Ringo sometime. I also guarantee that Cardi, the same guy who did Unlikely Fandom, because he's already got Alec Baldwin on. I don't know if I'll be able to text him. Didn't freeze. It's just because my. Didn't freeze. It's just because my. Oh God, Tommy. He's probably gonna ask me for a sleepover. I don't know if I want to. I have things to do. I want my entire day tomorrow to be full of customs because I have commissions to do that I probably should have started on already, but I haven't. I don't know if there's a way to pause stream. Is there a way to pause stream? Because if so, I'll text him I'm busy right now. Just because I know he's probably going to keep spamming me. I could call another friend back, too. Else frozen. It's not that it's wonky. It's just my friend is leaving voicemails. That's why the screen froze. Because apparently it doesn't like it when it's on there, so... Yeah. God. I'm up here. Once I finish that. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look the worst, but it doesn't look the best. I just think the black looks... I don't think it looks too bad, to be honest. It's a little weird looking. That's just because I haven't done DWR colors. Okay, let's see if I can pause stream here. I gotta figure out if I can. Let's see. Chat settings? No, that's just chat. Oh, whoa. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was green screen. Retouch? What does this do? As unlisted. What? Oh, I just uploaded something. Here, hold on. Cancel. Yeah, no, I can't stop streaming. Is there a way to... Oh, wait. You guys aren't able to see my screen, right? Just because I'm hoping so. Does it just kind of... Okay, I'll just text him later then. Okay. Yeah, I'll just text him later. Alright. I'm probably gonna be pissed at me or whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm in the middle of talking to you guys. I've got better things to do. Okay. Yeah, he's probably gonna ask me for a sleepover. I'm not gonna go though. Just because I got things to do and I want to do. I don't know if when I'll end stream, I'll probably end it here in like 20 minutes maybe. Change person name again, but I can't because I haven't noticed how Percy's made. Any good names for Percy? Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got anything. Yeah, honestly, I think I might end stream here in 20 minutes. Just because I know it is going to be a little late for some of you. So yeah, we'll end here in like 20 minutes. Mainly so I can text him back or whatever, but still. I also still need to go back to that playthrough. Now I can watch the rest of it, because I kind of stopped after the first ending. Just because it was like the final one for me, so. Right, Terry. It was a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. Watch it. He's going to call me again, isn't he? 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's finally done. He knows my channel too, so if he wants to just see what I'm doing, then come on my YouTube channel. Yeah. I don't know if you subscribe to me though. Probably not. Sorry, I had to get another pen. And she came up to my knee, begging, baby, would you please do the things you said you'd do to me? To me, oh, won't you kiss me on the mouth and love me like a sailor? Don't believe in God. Yeah. Oh, I have to get the music on to actually sing it. Let's see. What face you giving, cancel? I don't know, honestly. I think I was gonna do 3D prints, honestly, just because that's probably the best. But if you guys know of a face that looks like Sodor Castle, that's preferably a smiling face, feel free to let me know. Just so I can, like, buy the engine real quick and steal a face or whatever. Am I into modeling? You kidding me? What am I doing right now, dude? But yeah. If you guys know of a good face that would work for Sodor Castle, feel free to let me know. I do really need to get a good face. I still need to get a Ryan face, too. Just because I have him finished. And yes, I did make a Ryan. Boo-hoo. You guys can probably see him on Twitter if you want. Go find me on Twitter or whatever. I finished him, like, maybe a month ago. I don't know. Still waiting for another face, just like my Donald Douglas tenders are waiting for their Donald Douglas, so. Okay. Maybe Sam the Green Engine? Actually, I've already made a Sam. He's black, but, yeah, I did a second version, so the current version is version 2, where I basically used wooden dowel this time instead of an ugly cardboard one. So, yeah. It's probably, I think I finished him a month ago. Oh, Sam? No. That's too, like, it's too chiseled of a chin. The Castle's got kind of like a smooth, face. He probably just texted, didn't he? A second. Oh my god, Tommy, sorry. I'm sorry, Tommy. Anyway. Yeah, he's got kind of like just like a smooth face. Like, it's not chiseled or anything. What face could I use? Maybe a Henry face? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. If I adjust the eyebrows, maybe. That could work. Jack's face with a mustache? Okay. That's an idea. He's a smooth operator. Uh-huh. It's not a bad idea. Wouldn't run away Jack. I don't know. Maybe. it could work. It definitely could. James face? It'd have to depend on the version. Let's see, make sure you can't see my face. If you make a story of your OTC Titanic, what would it be about? I actually have one about it. Okay, so Titanic is newly built. He's going to the steam rail fair, I think in the 60s or whatever. I think that was the 60s. I could be wrong. But he goes to the fair and he's tasked with pulling a excursion train with like a bunch of coaches or whatever. And instead of paying attention where he's going, he accidentally goes to the, or no, he's finishing up a job with like pulling freight or whatever for the like show at a harbor, and while he's distracted about pulling the train, he accidentally goes off of a not a pier, but kind of like a runoff or whatever, where it slopes down into the sea. And then he gets kind of stuck in the water, and the story would be called Titanic Set Sail. So, yeah. I'd have to obviously workshop it, but that's kind of like the general idea. Like, he's distracted thinking about the train, and he doesn't notice where he's going and slides right into the water of, like, a harbor, a dock, or a shipping yard or whatever. So, yeah. I think it's a pretty decent one. So, Percy. Yeah, kind of like Percy Takes the Plunge. Yeah. Kind of like that, basically. Because, honestly, I kind of made Titanic just to make him, just because I really like the Garretts, and I was bored. So, yeah, I just made a Titanic, because why not? So, oh, yeah, I got a new quarter, too. Let's see if this is the new one. I think it's the same. That was a goated episode. Yeah, I like Percy Takes the Plunge. Oh, it is the same penny. Or, wait. Wait, what? Did I grab the wrong one? Oh, god damn it, I did, didn't I? Ah, damn. I had a different South Dakota one. Except with the giant... yeah. Exactly. Oh, nice. Okay, well, looks like that's going in the coin jar. There we go. Okay, let's see. Another face that would work. Let's see what the James one looks like. No, and it's too small. Because the boiler size that I have is the same size that the 2003 one is, so it's actually a pretty decently sized boiler and smoke box. So, oh god, I had to find something for that size. I wouldn't mind it if it was a little bit small. Ooh, excuse me. If it wasn't a little bit smaller, that way it kind of gives like that black outline that some of the engines have, which I think is really nice. I love the black outline around the smoke box doors and their face. But yeah, I just gotta find something that kind of looks like him. God, what could I use? Let's see. I mean, maybe I could use a 2003 Gordon, but that just doesn't seem like Castle. I feel like Percy Takes the Plunge is a kind of bad episode. Really? Yeah. I don't know. It's a good kind of like gimmick episode, I guess you could say. Let's see. Oh, I use a Steven face. Oh my god, yes. I'll use a Steven face. That's perfect, because I need to buy another Steven anyway. Oh my god, that would fit Castle so good, too. Oh my god. Yes! I use a Wooden Roy Steven face. Hell yeah. Oh, that looks so good, too. Maybe I'll change the eyebrows on him, but that looks so good. Yes. All right. I got what I'm doing. I need to buy another Steven anyway, because I'm going to make a small Steven. So I'm going to cut off this back part, the tender, and then make another tender for him. So I need to buy, in fact, 2 Stevens to do that for the wheels to match the other. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Well, now I know what to buy. Fun. There could be a different one that could fit him. Like maybe... Let me look at my tender engines. Maybe not. Maybe a Henry. Like 2003 Henry, maybe? That looks a little off. I got for like small engines on. Maybe. No, Sculler's face is too small. Maybe. Yeah, no, I think Steven is the best bet. Yeah, okay. Looks like I'm buying 2 Stevens then. Sweet. Alright, well, that's sorted out. I gotta find a reference image again. No, I don't want to go on Twitter. Not my thing, please. Thank you. Alright, back to what I was doing. Right there. Alright. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Sorry, reminds me of a dumb video I watched where it was like the orb. Like, you know the Las Vegas Sphere? Some guy who put his face over it and went, scanning for indecent behavior. It was so funny. And then he goes after saying, halt! You have been, or I have detected, I don't know, something about piss. And then he goes, excuse me while I examine the genitals. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Then he puts on fucking glasses and goes, zoom in. Takes them off, looks confused, and apologizes. It's the funniest thing. It's so dumb, but I love it. Yeah. Alright, well, now that that's done, I will start on the boiler bands. So I kind of know how to do them. I just kind of have to squish a few of them together. Yeah, okay. So do one at the front. I think I spaced them out, like, perfectly, too. That's weird. Huh, nice. Alright. Oh, yeah, the green is perfect. Take back what I said about the green. The green is perfect. Alright. Go, there we go. Just saying I'll be ending chat here in like 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, I know. This is going to be one of the better ones. You know, I just wanted to build Castle a while back. It was actually before I built Papyrus. The Henry chassis was originally going to be used for Castle here, but I just had no clue on how to build him. Like, I really didn't know. But then I kind of saw the 3D prints and realized, oh, hey, I got the parts for that. So then I just kind of built one. My arm feels like hell. I don't know why, but it hurts. Is it kind of like a tingling feeling? Because that might be blood loss. Like, try and like stretch your arm a little bit. If it's like a little bit tingly, but also feels sore. I know that happens to me sometimes. Yeah. Or it could just be something completely different and I'm just giving you bullshit. I have no clue. Yeah. Okay. So I'll do the boiler bands here. And that there. That there. I probably can't call my friend back now. It has been a little bit. Well, not the one that was texting during stream. I mean another one. Because another one had called me on my way back and said, call me when you can or whatever. And it is like 9. So, yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think she'll be awake. Maybe. Maybe not. I have no clue. I don't keep track of her sleep schedule. I have no clue what goes on. Have you ever bought something from Zany Trains? Nah, not really. I mean, I don't doubt that they're a good or a bad company. Or, no, sorry. I don't doubt that they're a good company. It's just I don't really find the appeal to them. To be honest, I feel they look a little dumb. But, I mean, it's also their brand, so it looks good at the same time. So, I don't know. Zany Trains just doesn't appeal to me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I put it on... Oh, I put on the black sideways. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. Ugh. I put the black on crooked. Oh, this wasn't too bad. I'll wait for that to dry then. Fucking do what I usually do. Oh, God. I need to go to bed earlier tonight. Been up since fucking 10. Ugh. Did I get his tender right? I might not have. Oh, yeah. I got his tender. Okay. Yeah, okay. So wait for this to dry, and then I'll go over with the black. Because if you look here, it's a bit crooked. So I'm going to go back and fix that. It's supposed to be as wide as the other one. Apparently it wasn't. So. Ooh. Alright. Also, chat, I might be ending stream here, like, maybe 3 minutes, so, yeah. We'll write out the 3 minutes, so I don't have a doubt that will be fine. I don't really have a deadline, it's just I kind of want to call my friend back, just to kind of see what he wanted, and then try and call my other one back, so. Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. More straight. There. I'll wait for that to dry, and then I'll go over it with my orange. Oh yeah. Heart of them, yeah, they're really cool. Yeah. Oh, like I said, not really my cup of tea. Kind of do this. I just don't want to go too far inward now, so it's got to be a good balance. Straightness. Also actually getting it on there. There. Perfect. There we go. Now it's straighter. I might be the Lego guy, so I take off the wheels. Oh, yeah. I do think that's what is cool, what he did. All right. So it is now roughly 9:30. So I think I'm gonna end stream here, chat. It has been a pleasure to be back with you guys. I know I probably didn't get as much as I wanted to done on Castle, but yeah. Anyway, I'll probably post a video after this stream, just because I've been meaning to do one for the past week, so. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one, so. No words of the Great Truman. Good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll see you all later. Bye.